Hello everyone, welcome back to L to the C. I have my friend D to the B with me.
Hello.
And we'll be discussing Spider-Man 4 Villains.
Or at least which ones we think could be possible for the fourth villain of this Spider-Man universe.
And ones that we would like to see. One I would like to see is Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion I think would be a good villain to choose. Scorpion hasn't showed up in a single Spider-Man movie.
What else? Let me think here. I like to see the return of Rhino.
Rhino would be nice to do again, even though I did like his performance, and I like the guy who did him in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The only good thing about that movie.
Let's see who else is in Spider-Man villains. Villain number 1 I would love to see is Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin they should do, because Hobgoblin, from all the research I did when I found out about his character, is such a mysterious character. Like, that I'm aware of, no one knows the secret identity of Hobgoblin, unlike Green Goblin. It sounds like at some point Hobgoblin found one of Norman's hideouts and basically took his tech.
Alright, villain number 2 I'd like to see is Shocker.
It would be nice to see Shocker again, because he wasn't not far from home, Homecoming, but he didn't really have the outfit. So maybe giving Shocker another chance would be a good idea.
Hammerhead.
Ooh.
That would be another good one. Tombstone. Lizard would be cool to see again.
Lizard would be cool to see, even though his performance in Amazing Spider-Man 1 was pretty good.
Let's see who else in here. I'm trying to think if there's another one I'm trying to think of here. I like to see Mr. Negative.
Dr. Negative from SpongeBob.
No, Mr. Negative.
I know, when I heard negative, it made me think of that.
Another one I like to see is Black
I think it's Black Tarantula. Yeah, it's Black Tarantula.
Yeah, Black Tarantula would be cool to see.
We would say Beetle, but we know absolutely nothing about Beetle.
The first supervillain to call themselves the Beetle was Ira Jenkins, who debuted back in 1964. Jenkins built 3 different Beetle armors, MK1 through 3. That would be a cool villain to see. Another one I would love to see again would be Vulture.
But the Vulture was already the pre-established Tom Holland villain. And I'm not sure if you know about this, but in the universe, the Vulture went to the Morbius universe and is planning to do something with Morbius to get vengeance on Spider-Man.
Okay. Kingpin, which is confirmed, he's going to be in it in part 4 of Spider-Man. He's going to be playing the mayor, which I don't know how they're going to do that, but it would be cool to see Black Cat.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do with her story, but there's a whole video on that.
That we did, yeah.
I think for the 4th one, I think the main villain, I mean, you're gonna have Kingpin, but Hobgoblin I really, really want to see.
Yeah. Hobgoblin would be cool.
Carnage? No, thank you.
Love Carnage.
Well, I like Carnage. I don't like how they did him in Venom part.
Make him a psychopath?
Yeah. Who's this one, bud?
Jackal. I have no idea who Jackal is.
The first Jackal was a college professor named Miles Warren, whose sad obsession with Gwen Stacy led him to clone her. Then her wall crawling boyfriend, Spider-Man, obviously.
Huh.
The Jackal is an unusual Spider-Man foe who used his intelligence effectively to challenge the wall crawler Professor Miles Warren used friendly facade to. That's all it says.
Okay, maybe that would be interesting. Have a villain that uses their brain. That would be cool.
Norman Osborn, he's cool, but I don't want to keep seeing Norman Osborn all the time. Venom, I would like to see again,
which that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
there's no doubt that that's not gonna happen. Just how No Way Home had the end credit scene. There's no way that they're passing up on that again. The Chameleon. I was looking at that earlier. I have no idea who that is.
I'm not going to say the character's name because I cannot pronounce it at all.
I think it's Chameleon.
Chameleon, I think it is.
I think so.
I could be saying this wrong, but I don't know. Chameleon is Spidey's oldest supervillain, appearing in the Wall Crawler's first issue back in 1963.
I read that one, but I don't remember him.
That sounds like a cool villain.
Yeah, let me look into the comics. Spider-Man. Alright, let's see. I don't remember this guy in the old comics. Yeah, I'll have to read the first issue again. Wait. I might remember who he is. So in the, if I'm remembering right, comic readers, if you're watching this video, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm remembering right, and I'll have to look back on the first issue of the OG Spider-Man comics, the Chameleon was in the in that comic, and he disguised himself as Spider-Man to do bad things, if I'm remembering right. Can't remember specifically, but it's been a while since I've read the first comic, so yeah. Hey, it's Future D to the B here. I actually looked back on the first issue to make sure that I was getting my facts right, and I was actually wrong. I was thinking of another Spider-Man comic, of course. That was a whole different situation. It wasn't a Spider-Man impersonator trying to do some damage to his career. I was thinking of that one time Flash dressed himself up as Spider-Man and then got captured by Dr. Doom, thinking he was Spider-Man. That is legit in the comic, in the Dr. Doom comic. I'm not joking. But I got it wrong, so the thing in this issue was the Chameleon basically tied up this guy who is involved with this radio company, and he made special modifications to the radios to like keep track with the heroes or something. No, it was a mind control device. And the chameleon was working with these aliens from outer space. And Spider-Man stopped the chameleon and the aliens after he finds that there's something weird with the radio and finds the location, basically. So, yeah, I got my information wrong. So, yeah, that would actually be pretty cool to see the chameleon. I had to go on Kindle to remember what happened.
Black Cat, yet another female Spider-Man character whose villain's status is murky. Felicia Hardy, aka Black Cat, is only teased in base game as or whatever. Okay.
We basically know the gists of Black Cat.
First appearance, The Amazing Spider-Man 194, 1979.
Yeah, I was just looking into that a while ago.
It's difficult to ignore the many similarities between Felicia Hardy's Black Cat and Selena Kyle from Batman.
Huh.
That's really cool to know, not just know the characters they played when they debuted in the comics and stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait when I get to that issue. Of course, I gotta go back to reading the Spider-Man comics. And then eventually get more so I can read them all. This is gonna be a long reading session. But maybe on my channel, maybe I'll have to start reviewing the OG Spider-Man comics. I'll have to see. But I have a lot of stuff to review, so it might happen, it might not happen.
You know, I'm curious about the story DUB. You know, with Kingpin being the mayor.
If it does happen, yeah.
You know, there's rumored to be Black Cat, played by Sydney Sweeney.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have also rumored Scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
Venom, which is definitely happening.
Yeah, Venom's definitely happening. No Way Home made that clear. I'm guessing they're going to do the whole plot line of the symbiote suit again.
They might.
Because that's a pretty popular arc in Spider-Man.
They might. Or we could have Chameleon. Hammerhead. I mean, there's so many good villains that can come up into this movie.
Yeah. Or it could be the Prowler.
Yeah,
I'm going to say this because I'm guessing you have no intentions to seeing it, but in Across the Spider-Verse, Night Prowler, the MCU version, actually does make a cameo in that movie.
I'm actually interested in seeing the Spider-Verse.
I'll have to show you the first one. I think it's on Netflix, and I know definitely Across the Spider-Verse is on Netflix. So yeah, sorry, I guess I spoiled you on that detail. But technically we already saw Prowler in the universe before I did that spoiler. It was that one guy that Tom Holland did the interrogation on with the scary voice. What happened to your voice? What do you mean what happened to my voice? I know what your voice sounds like. I know what a girl sounds like. I'm not a girl, I'm a boy. I mean, I'm a man. I don't care, boy, girl. I'm not a girl, I'm a man. The scene was so funny.
But that's not the only time we saw Prowler, though. You gotta think of Spider-Man, Miles Morales, the game.
No, I mean, like, just in the MCU timeline. That's what I'm referencing.
Well, yeah,
the MCU timeline. Like, if we're talking about Prowlers just in general, you're right. He was in Spider-Man Miles Morales. He was also in the first Spider-Verse movie. Which, there's a key detail that I would let you... Oh, wait, no, you already know the detail. That Prowler is Miles' uncle I was gonna say I don't want to spoil that, but you already know that.
Yeah.
Because of that game. So yeah. Yeah, that's our thoughts about who's could be the villain. I'd say probably Venom, probably Kingpin. Chameleon would be nice. Even if he's not in Spider-Man 4, put him in like 5 or 6.
Yeah. I actually wouldn't mind seeing maybe Chameleon in the 6th one.
Yeah, I think that would be a fine antagonist. And you even can have a stupid end credit scene on 5 or 6. You could have a stupid end credit scene that leads into Secret Wars if you want to. I don't know. I don't care about that project.
Because
I want to see who knows, before Secret Wars releases in theaters, I might have to find the original Secret Wars comics.
Because after Secret Wars and the other Avengers movie, it's going to be 5 and 6 for Spider-Man.
Oh, so it's happening before... So it's happening after 4 Secret Wars. But the whole MCU thing is a mess anyway. Like, since Kang's actor recently got charged, I don't know if his trial's still going on or if he got arrested. I don't know. There's just been a lot going on with that situation. The MCU had a plan, but now it doesn't anymore with the possibility of what happens to the guy who plays Kang. Which, to be honest, after seeing Loki, I don't care. I think he sucked. I did not like that guy, to be honest, as the Kang the Conqueror. I recently, a while back, I think it was 2 years ago, I actually started watching Avengers Mightiest Heroes, and Kang appeared in that show in, like, the first season.
I actually grew up watching that show, and I know who exactly that is, too.
And I'll have to say, from what I saw in Avengers Mightiest Heroes, I think I'm on season 2 now. Unfortunately, that show had a very short run. But Kang was written much better in that show. Like, he seems like he was an actual threat. It also sounds like Kang was from, like, the future and not the MCU current point. Like, sure, maybe Kang would have been awesome as a villain for the universe. I don't know. Like, there's much stuff you could probably do with Kang the Conqueror. But let me look something up real quick. Alright, Alta C will read what I found about Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror is a Marvel Comics supervillain who first appeared in the Avengers 8. He is a time-traveling...
I was right, he is from the future.
despot who uses his resources and technology from the future to rule as many universe as possible. He is also a veteran of armed and armored combat.
Huh.
Kang has many names, including Iron Lad, Scarlet,
Scarlet, I have no idea. And then the Master of Time.
Out of all those, I think the Master of Time sounds better.
Yeah, like, I thought he was a time traveler.
So I was right, too. Because I remember in Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes, he was bringing all the future stuff into...
Yeah, he was bringing all the future stuff to the past because the timeline was messed up because Captain America was unfrozen from the ice, which messed with his timeline, which ended up him failing, and I'm pretty sure like his girlfriend or wife was in some sort of coma because of the time change. Something like that. But yeah, just wanted to bring that up.
There's so many good villains that would be really good for Spider-Man 4. So yeah, that's the end of the video.
Alright.
Is there any villains you guys want to see? Please let us know in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
And all that YouTube stuff. And also, if there are villains that didn't show up on the list we showed up that you're aware of, please let us know and tell us what they do. Alright. This is L to C and D the B signing off. Bye.